Well, howdy, everyone. It's been a while since I put out a video. A lot of stuff's been going on this year. Been a rough year. But what I want to talk about today is what happened 33 years ago today. 33 years ago today, it was Thanksgiving. It was 1992. I lost my dad about a month before in October. I was devastated going through that. But I was in Roanoke at the time. I was a manager of a print shop. And, excuse me, I gotta get a drink. And, Amy, the mother of my daughters, she was staying with me at the time because I'd come home on the weekends. And she came with me to Roanoke to stay with me that Monday, and she was quite pregnant. Didn't supposed to have the baby until after Thanksgiving. Sometimes in December, actually. So she came with me to stay a few days because I was going to come back home for Thanksgiving. Stay with Mom and my brother and stuff, and my family. Seeing how it'd be the first Thanksgiving without Dad. And that morning, 33 years ago today, Amy jumped up out of the bed, took off running to the bathroom. I got up to see what was wrong, and I seen wet footsteps going all the way across to the bathroom. And I was like, what in the hell is going on? Went to the bathroom, checked on her. She says her water had broke. And that's being in Roanoke. She didn't have her doctors there. Her doctors are down in West Virginia. So we called the ER there in Roanoke, and they said if she's not having no pain or no contractions, that just take her on to West Virginia. I was like, okay. So I was kind of panicking a little bit. Mind you, I wasn't in the right mind. Still yet, Dad's death was still fresh. And that's all I could think about. I couldn't even think about the baby. I just had to force myself to get through this. And on the way, I had to stop here in Tazewell. You know, ain't everywhere you can go use the bathroom. So I had to ask Annie, I said, are you cool with this? Yeah, I'm fine. So I was in the bathroom. My brother was at the house and at Mom's, and he's freaking out, saying, I ain't delivering this baby in your truck. Annie kept telling him it was all right. She was all right. She'd make it. She was fine. She wasn't hurting or nothing. So we finally got down to the hospital. And 9 hours we wait. She finally started having pains in her back. So I rode her back for like all 9 hours. And I was I was watching the ball games. Dallas was playing the Giants. Dallas won that game too. But about this time, late in the evening, Amy said she wasn't feeling right down there, and I pulled the covers up and I looked. and I seen a little bald head in between her legs, and I was like, "Nurse, there's a baby getting ready to come out here in the bed. You all need to come out here and do something about this." So they took her down. I was all excited. Gonna be the first Thanksgiving baby they had for today. And I sat there and watched the game, because after I went in with my second son, I said, I'll never do that again. That's no place for a man. Not my opinion. Ain't got no control. A lot of things happening at one time. Scary. But they came and told me, I had a daughter. She's healthy, 10 toes, 10 fingers. Barely even whimpering. Even with all the pain I was going through with the loss of Dad, when I held that young'un, it meant the world to me. She meant the world to me. She's the light that cut through a really dark time. And I love that young'un so much, even today, as she turns 33 today. I hope she's having a good birthday. I hope she knows I love her and I miss her. But come this Christmas, it'll make 4 years that she went no contact with me. I don't know why. I don't know what I've said or what I've done. I just know my daughters mean the world to me, man. And I've actually got to see her this June when Mom passed away. I had, through my youngest son, they contacted him and said that they would come in to the funeral. But I had to respect their boundaries and not say anything to them. Not try to talk to them. Not try to hug them or touch them. So I did. I tried to the best I could. But her last birthday that she was here, she had turned 29. And I got her a necklace that talked about the love that the father has for his daughter. Guess it don't mean shit. I don't know. I've had my heart ripped out so much by so many family members. The loss of my dad, and the loss of Mom. Both my daughters are going no contact with me, blocking me, delete me. I've seen where other parents are going through similar situations across the country. A lot of them have just moved on. And I respect that. But it's hard for me to move on. I love all 4 of my kids, man. I love my grandkids. Everything in me everything that I sacrificed, my health, my body, everything to try to give them at least a roof over their head, clothes on their back, and food on the table. I know I'm not a rich man, never been a rich man, always been a poor man, but I've always tried to do the best by my family, by my kids, and grandkids. But I guess sometimes it's not enough. So this Thanksgiving, when you're sitting there with your kids and your grandkids and your parents, give them an extra hug. Tell them you love them. You care about them. You miss them. Communicate with them. No matter how good or how bad it is. Communicate. Because unspoken words, once you're in the ground, their words will never be heard again. Or never words that never will be heard. I don't know. I'm not trying to give no pity party for myself or nothing, but it's just how I feel. And Lee, if you watch this, which I doubt you ever will, but by chance, if you do watch this, know that I do miss you, honey. I do love you. And like I preached to you kids growing up, that we could always talk everything out. You always try to work out your problems, man. Don't run from them. And if it's something I've said or something I've done, I thought I've lived your life, 33, 29 years of it that you were here or around here. I lived those 29 years over and over and over every day. And now with my baby girl Dallas, going on about 2 years of no contact with her, and now just it's double the pain, and not knowing what I did to her or what I said. But my boys have tried to help a little bit this summer with me, help me out with with the loss of mom, and helping me with the trailer and moving stuff and getting stuff. I guess what I'm trying to say is happy birthday, Lee. I love you.